Back here at Abe Lemons Arena, OCU with a big win, 75-69 over MACU in the women's game. Here with Coach Kris Seigenthaler and Coach Ben. That was a big one for you guys.
That was exciting. We've been right there. You look at Columbia College, you look at Wayland Baptist, nationally ranked. MACU nationally ranked. But besides that, it's just we're getting it. And we've taken our hits in those 13 games. But I think we're finding who we are. And we're finding, we don't have a lot of depth, but, with that comes chemistry. And just knowing how each one another plays. I just know Casey's going to be in that short corner. I just know that, Gordon's going to attack or, whoever it is. And for us, we know we've been struggling to score. We've talked about efficiency. So for us, we know we have to hold the team to 65. We held MACU to 69. They average close to 90 a game, and so I think it's one of those things where you just kind of take that underdog mentality, and at the end of the day, play loose, leave it all in the hardwood, and like Coach Frazier says, you can't be tied to the outcome. It's like I've been trying to tell them, here's the thing, we got to be focused in and be like a battleship. And then you got to hold your course. And, things are happening, but, it's like we've got to focus and lock in. We can't let this be a letdown, going into the next one. We just got to build off of it, But at the end of the day, I'm just we had playmakers. We had freshmen hit clutch shots. We had, Gordon hit those free throws to kind of ice it. It was just all in one, just finding that poise and executing and just really just at the end of the day, just hitting clutch shots.
Big performances from some freshmen today. We'll start with Jersey. Season best, 23 points for her. Got the team off to a great start today. Really was the offense early on. So just take us through her game today. She was awesome. Yeah,
I think she played with poise, and I haven't really looked that closely at the stats, but just efficiency, and that's something I've been talking to Jersey on is just, hey, you got to be efficient, because she's going to get those looks, but, she is just a playmaker. Under the lights, you saw it at Columbia College. She is a gamer and just a fierce competitor. And I'm excited for a freshman. Even Rowan, even Adams coming in, just all three of them, just critical situations. And honestly, I'm MACU and I'm just like, that's tough. You got three freshmen coming in and just being playmakers. And at the end of the day, it's those guys. And our jobs as coaches is to just put them in situations to, have a shot and, be a playmaker.
I'm going to lean down here so I can get this right for Lauren Rowan. 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a block shot, and 1 turnover in 40 minutes.
And having to contain a lot of penetration.
She had one play down here where she got beat, got the block, and got the rebound, and pushed the other way when you guys were poised to take the lead.
What I like about Rowan just is easy going as it comes. Whether it's intense, that's like you're on edge, I'm just here. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna do what I do. Even when, you have games where it's just so poised, that's what you need in a point guard. And, she's getting a lot of experience. And, she's coming off she really does it all as a point guard. She had 10 boards last game. We talked the last 2 games. I'm gonna call her out now. I'm gonna call you out, Lauren. The last 2 games, she had 13 turnovers, but she even said, Coach, that can't happen. But to come out against a defensive squad that really is gonna get after you and handle it, I told him, I said, they're coming after you tonight, and just to have the poise and have 1 turnover. We talk about efficiency. I told her I want to see 3-to-1 assist turnover ratio, and she achieved that tonight. Extremely proud of Rowan.
And you talked about your couple of seniors. Amaya was great. Casey was great today. But how about Reagan coming in? Still not 100%, but she comes in the second half, makes a couple of big plays there in the third quarter.
She was the energy for us. I felt like, I told them these next 10 minutes in the third, we've got to bring the energy, we got to sustain it, and she came in, and I talked to her at halftime, and she came in and just a playmaker for us. Just got things happening, and I think that's the thing that's really neat about our squad is, I don't know how many minutes Reagan played, but she was so critical for us because she had that N1 and things were happening, and that just fueled us. And like I said, there was not one player or coach that just didn't have really an impact on this game tonight, and that's what I like to see, and as we shift forward, just all for one.
So you mentioned it, but how do you avoid the letdown going into the next one?
I think, we got to take it easy. We have a lot of players running minutes right now. I think for us, it's got to be scout. It's got to be film. We're going to come in, get some shots up. I think it's just a mindset. We know what we got to do. We're really young, but we're also really experienced. You have freshmen, you have seniors, and so I think just with that, you got to, all right, we got to build off this, guys, and I mean, it's going to shift a little, but, we've kind of been talking about our squad, like, we got to find that poise, we got to find that stabilization, and, it'll be, I'm excited. We'll be on the road, we're still here in the city, and, can we, focus in, but you know what, we're going to soak this one in.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy this one, 75-69. OCU gets a win over MACU.